Peace and blessings. Welcome to the new year. It is January 2nd, 2015, and the videos, I'll give a disclaimer, the videos that I posted yesterday were actually, I recorded those videos on the 31st. Life hit a little bit, had to take care of some things, so I ended up uploading them on the 1st. And some amazing things have been happening. Of course, everything, you just have to be open to the possibilities to find the amazement in it. But a few amazing things have been happening in my life, and I'm sure the same with a lot of you. It's just about opening and cleansing your lens so that you can be receptive to find those beautiful possibilities. At any rate, I came across Indigo Child. That is his YouTube channel. That's the name of his channel. And I commented on one of his videos about the legalization of marijuana, and that was a topic it's a fine topic. A lot of people don't talk about how they perceive marijuana. I mean, and even if they do, it's always, oh, well then he or she must use it just because now it's a topic of conversation and they have some view on it. So either he or she has used it, so they have a pretty clear perception of it, or either they haven't used it, so they don't know. Well, at any rate, just looking at it from a different aspect, anytime something is legalized, profit is going to be the main, I guess, the main driven force behind it. Aside from that, any drug is pretty much meant to, in some way, to keep you stagnated. I believe, what's his name? Quincy Jones. I was reading an article, I mean, maybe this was a year ago or almost a year ago, but he was saying, back in his day, like the 70s or whatever time period he was referring to, he was saying that you experimented with drugs back then, but you just dibbled and dabbled. You never stayed there. A lot of people they're not looking at it this way, but they're stagnating themselves. So you're talking about legalizing marijuana, you're talking about, okay, we have a lot of people that want to partake in this legally, so not only are you going to pay for it, you're going to put value in it more, and at the same time, if you put value in it more, you're going to become stagnated because you put a lot of value, or what you feel is, or your value rather, in whatever it is, more particularly marijuana. But a lot of people, when you really think about it, abuse marijuana. It's a substance that I believe is meant for you to open up your third eye, so to speak. But at the same time, you're supposed to grow from that. I believe once you've, opened that eye of yours that everyone has, it's time for you to venture out, explore, research. Yeah, but at the same time, I understand the view of someone who, in this world, this day and time, going through things, and the world is just constantly throwing stuff at, you know, a person, and you have to, I guess, find another way to just reopen your third eye. And if that is your choice, I'm just saying, you know, eventually you have to get to a point where it's stagnating you. You have to realize it, and you have to move and grow from it. Um, and it's funny. Yesterday, I was having a conversation with my mom and a friend of hers, and they were talking about their hair growing. A few of the young ladies cut their hair, and I thought it was such a beautiful thing. I asked them first, could I touch it? And I touched it, and I told them how beautiful their coils were. And, you know, I believe that's something that they needed, number one. Number two, um, we were saying, you know, my mother, her hair, she's been going natural for a while, and her hair is really long. And she was saying that it's quite hard to manage. And I was like, you know, I was thinking, because I, of course, been through that stage before myself. And I thought to myself, I said, wait a minute. When hair grows, it becomes hard to maintain. But that's life at the same time. Yes. That was my daughter. But yeah, it's just funny how life is with growth. A lot of people don't see things that way, and I guess that goes with stagnation because they don't see it that way. However, that was just something I guess I was ranting about. I have other things to talk about. I would love to, but I definitely wanted to just talk about growth for a little bit. Yes, Kendall. Yes. Okay. But aside from that, I was looking at my statistics with my viewers. I don't have many, and I'm not doing this for to have viewers, so to speak. However, I would love to participate in conversations, and I'm just starting to comment myself. I've done a lot of my research done, and now I'm getting to a point where I can actually say what it is that I have to say. However, I do want to, you know, let my viewers know. Please feel free to say what it is that's on your heart. Let your spirit, like, I want people to talk from their spirit, to comment from their spirit. Do not comment from a deep, dark place in your life on any of my videos. I don't want any of that energy. So before I even, because I haven't had any comments so far, and I may not even have any, but for those who do decide to comment, I would really like for you to comment from your spirit, not from any demonic places in your body. That's something you can keep to yourself, most definitely. I'm ready to start my day. It's the 2nd of the year, and I see a lot of positive things happening for me. And if you haven't done so already, I encourage you to call. Don't just send a text message to the contacts in your phone. Actually call them and wish them a happy new year. That's what I did yesterday. I wanted to hear, and I wanted others to hear my voice, and I wanted to pass that good energy, that positive energy through the phone, because most of the people I couldn't see face to face. But I encourage you to do that. I encourage you to just be open-minded. Take in the lovely atmosphere, the nature we have out here. It's lovely, and I've been working on spending time with it. And my daughter as well, she loves nature, and I definitely want to encourage her. We all got to get back. somehow. And peace and blessings. And I just pray, I hope that you have a prosperous year. And research, 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 research. Anything that you get as far as information, if there's something there, you should just always research it. Whether the information you get you agree with or disagree with. If you agree with it, research on it. You disagree with it, research on it. That's the only way we grow. Otherwise, we become stagnated. And I've been in that place, and it does not feel good to be stagnated. I don't see how people sit stagnated and stay there. It's a painful place for me. I personally, I don't like it. But at any rate, that's the best advice that I can give you to start your new year. And I just wish you the best.